You watch Star Wars as a kid, you're like, oh my God. You don't even realize like it is a movie. But with Toxic Avenger, you sort of feel like if you got a camera and you got your friends together, you could do your best attempt at getting close to that movie.
You can roll a car over a kid's head.
Yeah, easily. I know a guy.
Anyway, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything, Taylor,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Guys, we're doing this. I can't think of a better way to start off our Comic-Con than with the cast, the creator of the new Toxic Avenger. It's good to see you all. How's it going?
Good. Going great. Thank you.
Good to see you all. Thank you for stopping by our retro set. Bringing back some happy movie-going memories, maybe?
Absolutely.
Yes.
My first job was at a movie theater, so this is like a homecoming.
Excellent.
Oh, that's
we'll have you clean up the gum off the floor on the way
right,
out.
after
My first job was working on Sunset Boulevard.
Is that right? You're aging so well.
Thank you.
I can't think of a more appropriate film. I mean, this is your audience. The Toxic Avenger has to be at Comic-Con. This has been a long road getting here. Just first tell me how you guys are feeling, because it's been a journey to get to this point.
I'm delighted. It's coming out into the world, and Cineverse is putting this really loving, careful release behind it, and it feels like a great conclusion to a long journey. It's a lot of fun.
Some of us are of the age that we probably came of age when the original Toxic Avenger was out. I remember. I'm going to date myself. Does this character have resonance for all of you? Peter, was Toxic Avenger on your radar before this project came around?
Yeah, of course. I'm of a certain age where it fit right into that sort of demographic, and I was born and raised in New Jersey, so very familiar with the '80s toxic waste moniker that we were put on us. But yes, it was sort of I love those movies, and you go to the video store, and it was sort of in that section of the video store was a little, for a kid, felt a little taboo.
Yeah, totally.
My parents wouldn't get it, but I had a friend whose parents were a bit more, less strict. They had the pool table in the basement. Yeah.
We all need
I
those
think
parents.
it was
or
where I had
friends.
my first beer, and Toxic Avenger.
Perfect.
But it left a deep impression for sure.
It
It's
is
a
one of the-
gateway movie.
Yeah.
It totally is. It's one of those movies that it feels almost dangerous to be watching.
Well, it
when
also
you're-
feels like it's something like we could do this.
Right.
And with all due respect to the movie, it sort of felt so organic and grassroots and homegrown and all the other things that it sort of felt accessible.
Yeah.
Like, you watch Star Wars as a kid, you're like, oh my God. You don't even realize like it is a movie. But with Toxic Avenger, you sort of feel like if you got a camera and you got your friends together, you could do your best attempt at getting close to that movie.
You can roll a car over a kid's head.
Yeah, easily. I know a guy.
Anyway, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything, Taylor, right?
I remember the animated series.
Right. Then they made it into a kids show, which
Yes,
seems insane.
Yes,
Toxic
in the
Crusaders.
90s.
Yeah.
I remember
It was
that.
PG. It was like they were not rolling over kids' heads in the cartoon.
Right.
but-
And didn't that have an environmental message?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toxic Crusaders.
Yeah,
He's
it's awesome.
mopping it up.
Yeah. Thank God we're great with the environment now.
Yeah, we
we've
fixed
really
everything.
learned
We're
this.
good.
Wow.
We're good.
I don't think enough people saw the Toxic Avenger.
Does Toxie count as a superhero? Does he qualify as a full-on superhero? What do we think?
I would say he's more of like a vigilante. His methods are a little,
On the edge.
On the edge for sure, but he's definitely got superpowers, so
Right.
you could consider a superhero.
Right. Yeah, he's on the side of right and justice.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a superhero.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a
Come on,
kind guy.
guys.
Every time he kills somebody, he apologizes to them.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
And that
He's got good
humility, like I
manners.
didn't choose this life, it chose me.
Right. Destiny. Right.
Right.
Peter, at this point, are you just basing your decisions on character names? Because let's just look at Bolivar Trask, Tyrion Lannister, and now, of course, Winston Goose.
Yes.
You've got the trifecta. Congratulations, my friend.
Those are great names. I've never read a script. I just look at the names.
That's what he said. He was like, "What's the name?" And I was like, "I'll do it."
Megan's like, this negotiation is awesome.
Yeah. It was pretty painless, actually.
Elijah, for those that have not seen you in this film,
yeah.
get ready, strap in. How is this described on the page? How did this look evolve?
Handsome.
It came with a drawing, actually. Macon sent me the script, and it had a drawing that a friend of yours had done or rendered.
One of the concept artists
Yeah.
had done some. Yeah.
That is very accurate to what we ended up doing for the film. Slightly hunched back, stringy hair. That was sort of where we went with it.
How much does Danny DeVito and Penguin come up as a reference
Definitely
point?
a reference.
Has to be.
Yeah.
It was Danny DeVito, Penguin, 50%. Riff Raff from Rocky Horror,
Yeah,
50%.
Yeah.
Is that also like the goal with something like this? Because look, the original is like that classic cult movie, and like Rocky Horror is one of those as well. Like this is a movie that will have the core crazy audience that hopefully we'll see it a dozen times.
I don't know what will happen, but my fondest hope for the movie is for it to be that kind of midnight, dorm room, constant repetition viewing type movie that just the audiences can keep going back to. That was definitely the hope. You can't plan for that kind of thing, but those are the types of movies that I really love, and that's what I had in my head when I was thinking about this one. So if that's where people end up with it, throwing shit at the screen at midnight, couldn't be
Metaphorical
happier.
or you actually want them to
That's
throw
up to them.
feces?
That's up to
Yeah,
them.
It's a free country. There are varying degrees, I believe, of Comic-Con experience in this group here today. We got some legends here. You guys have been a bunch of times, I would imagine, yes? Take me back. Was it overwhelming at the start, the first time you were just saying nearly 25 years ago was your first?
Yeah, that's so crazy to think about.
Damn.
Really? 25?
25 years ago?
2001.
That's right.
I think, yeah.
Did it feel kind of similar? Was it
No, but it was
overwhelming?
smaller then.
Yeah.
It was it was a big deal, but it was much smaller than it is now, and it has certainly grown. So then it didn't feel overwhelming because our movie hadn't come out yet. So like
This
in
is
terms of what
this is
that
Lord
was
of the
going
Rings
to
for the
be-
record.
Yeah,
that
sorry.
movie, yes.
It's a little indie film.
Sorry, Lord of the Rings. It hadn't come out.
And how
yet,
did
so-
that movie do?
So
Shame.
it was funny. We were here with Richard Taylor and folks from Weta, and we were going to parties, and we were unknown. We were this sort of unknown entity. We didn't do a panel that year, so it was very chill, and it all changed the following year.
Yeah.
The calm before the storm. Yeah.
The storm of all storms.
Wow.
Was it chill for you, Peter? I mean, the Game of Thrones fans from the start, I would imagine, were pretty extreme.
Yeah, I mean,
loud.
there was the fans of the books going in, which I'm sure there's Tolkien fans coming in at yours early on. I don't know. It's these get to be sort of a blur. I just sort of wish I can go out into the crowd and people watch and talk to people, the cosplay and all the costumes. It's the greatest assortment of fans. But so, the bubble of being an actor quarantined in your hotel room or being here talking to you is part of the gig. But it'd be nice to go out.
Yeah.
I agree. We don't really get to have the true experience.
Yeah, that's the true experience.
Yeah.
For the rest of you guys, is it exciting to be here? I don't know if you've been here before, Taylor, Jacob.
This is my first time.
Really?
So,
This is our first time. And we also share a birthday.
Yeah,
so we
we're
have a
birthday
lot.
twins.
in
Soulmates, here we
common.
go.
So,
So-
we're enjoying the event.
So yeah, I mean, you're just getting started. This is literally your first interview, I know, of the con. But like, do you kind of know what you're getting into? What are you excited to experience besides hopefully a lot of folks like me?
I can only guess, but I'm down for the ride. I was shooting a movie in Pittsburgh years ago, and there was a furry convention, so that's probably
Same
the
difference, yeah.
closest experience that I've had to this.
That's amazing. I'm sure there's furries here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
No judgments,
like
we're good.
people with half tail,
Yeah.
half their body,
For
or
sure.
Yeah.
other way.
Superman on top and a squirrel at the bottom,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's all good.
I saw a dog that was that yesterday. It was he was half dog, half something. I don't know what the movie was, but
Amazing.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, you should be. Jacob, I remember back in the day you were a big Star Wars fan. Are you still? Is it
Oh
still
yeah, I
big?
mean, of course. It doesn't go away. Never goes away. I was always big into Star Wars and just a huge part of my childhood. So
So what's the obsession on the? Do you watch all the shows now? Are you excited for any of the upcoming films?
I
or-
try to keep up with the shows. I really do. There's a lot, but it's good. You just keep watching, jump in, and
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah, I've
what's your
always been-
favorite one?
Thank you.
Andor's incredible.
Andor.
Incredible.
Have to
So
watch
good.
that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Whether you're a Star Wars fan or not.
tight.
is
Yeah, exactly. That's the
unbelievable.
thing I love about it. You
Who's
can
not
jump
a
in.
Star Wars fan?
Yeah, I mean,
There's like probably one person.
right. So one person in the back's like,
Yeah.
congratulations, guys. Enjoy
Guys,
your
thank you so much.
Comic-Con.
Thank you.
Top
Thank you very
Avenger
much.
Finally out in the universe very soon. Thanks for the time today.
Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much.
Right.